Excuse me, sir. Can you direct me to the naval base in Alameda? It's where they keep the nuclear vessels. Nuclear vessels.
But it was a scavenger hunt, and in fact, I used some scenes from Time After Time that I had cut out of the Time After Time because I hadn't done them right. There's at least one scene for sure that I actually filmed and snipped out of Time After Time, which we put into Star Trek IV, and it worked like a charm. I had a scene in Time After Time where H.G. Wells is walking through the streets of San Francisco and having already caused one traffic accident because he didn't understand about streetlights. He now sees a big sign that says, "Don't walk." And he stops. And a Chinese kid with a ghetto blaster pulls up next to him, and this thing is playing acid rock. And you can see Malcolm McDowell as Wells really can't stand this noise, and he wants to move, but the sign keeps saying, "Don't walk." Later, he's having dinner with Mary Steenburgen, and she says, "What kind of music do you like?" And he thinks about it for a minute, and he says, "Anything but Oriental." Now, the joke didn't work. This is where I learned something about movies. You cannot have the setup too far apart from the punchline. Because by the time she asked him what kind of music he liked, we were 3 reels, which is to say, you know, the better part of a half hour away from his original meeting with the Chinese boy with the ghetto blaster. So anything but Oriental made no sense at all. No one understood it. Then I thought, okay, well, I'll take out the punchline and just leave the setup because I hate that kind of music anyway. So I'll just leave it. And I tried leaving it in, but I really didn't film it right. You know, I made a lot of mistakes on that movie because it was my first. You make mistakes on every movie. You would like to think that they diminish as you make more, but I'm not sure that's true. Anyway, I cut it out of the movie altogether. He does not bump into a Chinese boy with a ghetto blaster anymore. But in Star Trek IV, they do sit next to a punker on a bus going across the Golden Gate Bridge. And he asks him to turn down the music, and the punker gives him the finger, and I think Spock gives him the Vulcan nerve pinch.
'Cause I hate you, and I berate you, and
Excuse me.
I can't
Do you mind stopping that noise?